the test. This go round, we have audio, which is all we needed. So let's restart. My name is Jacob. I'm the student director here at Water's Edge.
I'm Chloe. I'm the Next Gen resident.
And I'm Jazz. I am the Next Gen manager for Water's Edge Williamsburg campus.
And we are so excited about tonight because tonight is Collide, Sweats, and S'mores. And you've probably heard us say around here, we say church should be fun. So we thought it would be fun for this live to have a little bit of s'mores trivia first, and then we're going to jump into some details about the changes that we've had to make with our Collide to pivot with the executive order changes. So let's start with a little bit of s'mores trivia. We want you to play along in the comments.
Okay, I got the first question.
Okay.
So how many marshmallows make up 1 pound of marshmallows?
I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 20.
I'm going to go 21.
Just
Like,
go one.
Price is right.
Like the Price
Not
is Right.
Family
Like,
Feud.
not like
Not-
Family
not
Feud.
like Family
Like
Feud.
the Price is
Like
right.
the Price is
One
Right.
over.
Okay, so the answer is 65.
65 marshmallows.
That means
Okay.
I
So
won
technically,
because you
Jacob
said
does
20.
win.
That's fine. That's
Keep playing
fine.
along with us
All right.
in the chat.
I have the
Alrighty.
next question.
Okay.
All right. So what month is National Toasted Marshmallow Day in?
That's a day?
It's a day.
So it's like National Toasted Marshmallow Day.
Yeah,
I'm going to guess October because it's the fall.
that's
I'm
fair.
gonna say July because like 4th of July, people are like having fireworks and stuff.
That's actually when we have our
Ooh.
National Independence Day.
Oh,
It's a new holiday.
Whoops.
wow.
Just kidding.
Um,
You can have
Sure,
more
they
than
can
one
share
holiday.
the
Yeah, you
same
can have
day.
more than one
It
holiday.
actually lands in between those, and it's in August.
We were both
Summer
wrong.
fun.
We were both wrong. All right, I'll take the next question. We
Okay.
brought our questions to try to stump each other, but we want you to keep playing along in the comments. All right, here's
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
How many pounds of marshmallows do Americans buy each year? How many pounds of marshmallows do Americans buy each year? And drop it in the chat if you know.
700.
700 pounds.
700 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna go more in the ballpark of like 1,000,000 pounds.
I thought you were gonna go
So
lower. You said way higher.
If we are still playing Price is Right rules, 1,000,000 wins because every year Americans buy 90 million pounds of marshmallows.
90 million.
90 million,
That's
90,
way off.
and it's 6 more zeros. 90 million.
So you're
That,
close.
in case you're wondering, like,
So close.
how could I compare 90 million to like a common household object that I know the weight of? 90 million marshmallows is equivalent to 1,286 gray whales. So if you know about the standard weight of a gray whale,
If you have one of those lying around your house.
Whales,
that's how
and that like just a household item.
yeah. So
Whale.
1286 whales is 90 million marshmallows.
That's
That's what we
crazy.
buy every year as a country. All right, Chloe, what's next?
Okay, so what percentage of marshmallows are used for s'mores are sold yearly? So what percentage of marshmallows that people buy are used
Okay.
for s'mores yearly?
It's like how many, like we buy all these marshmallows. How many are
Yeah.
used for s'mores?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go 100%. Every marshmallow that is bought is used for
What
s'mores.
about like the marshmallows in hot
And they weren't bought.
chocolate?
They were not
They were
bought.
stolen.
I'm saying 100.
Oh, I was gonna say like 25%.
Well, if we're going Price is Right, Jazz wins. It's 50%.
Boom. All those hot chocolate lovers.
So
I want
you're
to see you
either
down in the
making hot
chat.
chocolate or you're making s'mores.
Marshmallows and your hot chocolate lovers down in the chat, please, so that we can prove Jacob wrong real quick.
All right, Jazz, you've got the next question.
All right. So, how many pounds is the largest s'more ever made? So, how many
Are
pounds
we-
does it weigh?
Are we doing this compared to gray whales or just pound for pound?
No, just
I'm
pound for
gonna
pound.
say 700 again. Maybe this time I'll be right.
I'm
Okay.
going to say 701.
Okay, so if we're going by Prices Right, Jacob is correct with
Ding, ding, ding.
1,600 pounds. So they
It's a big
used
s'more.
20,000 marshmallows and
That's why there's 90 million pounds sold a year because they were trying to make this marshmallow.
7,000 chocolate bars. This was in 2003.
That
Wow.
was 17 years ago. I know
Nope.
that because
Alrighty.
it's the year I was born.
Wow, another trivia fact.
Trivia fact, Chloe fact. I was
Wow.
born 2003.
I'm not old enough to feel old. Final trivia fact.
Okay.
Where is the marshmallow capital of the world?
Of the world.
of the entire world. There are 195 countries out there.
There are.
What is the marshmallow capital of the world?
Switzerland.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Because of Swiss Miss.
Yeah.
Good-
That's
good
a
call.
good. That's a good call. I'm gonna say Dublin.
Hey, did you guys hear about the growing population of Ireland? It's Dublin.
And that's why I'm thinking they're making double the s'mores because they're doubling it.
Well, it's actually right here in the good old US of A in Noble County, Indiana, which apparently is
Wow.
where they made the largest
They should
s'more.
move it to Switzerland.
They should move it to Switzerland.
Alrighty, well, tonight we are going to have a collide, and let me tell you real quick about what that collide is going to look like. Actually, Chloe, oh, nope.
Oh,
Jazz, you're going to tell us a little bit about
me.
it. Sorry.
All right, so it's gonna be one like no collide before. We are gonna have 2 services this time. The first service is gonna be for our middle schoolers, and the second service is gonna be for our high schoolers. This is so that we can be socially distanced and safe, but still have a great time.
What time are those services?
So these services, the first service is going to be at 7 o'clock and last till 8:55. No, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
7 to 8,
Seven-
8 to 9.
8 to 9. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We had to quickly pivot. So these
We
are
had to
new
pivot.
details.
These are new
7 to 8
details.
for middle schoolers, 8 to 9 for high schoolers. All right. And here's something that we're excited about. Before service, you're going to have a chance to buy some of these really cool hoodies. I'm excited. They just came in. They're insanely soft.
So
They
soft.
have cool pockets.
They have 2 pockets. Like it's a hoodie, but it's,
It's not-
a
this
left
doesn't
and a
connect
right.
to
And they're
No.
super
not a-
warm too.
Yes.
Very warm.
And they
Super
say
warm.
change the way, because our mission is to change the way people think about church.
Water's Edge students.
So these hoodies will be available for $30 with a card before you go into the service. All right, when we get into the service, what's it going to look like? Chloe, what are we going to do inside the auditorium?
We are going to hear an amazing sermon from Pastor Matt, our Newport News campus pastor. And before that, and after that, we're going to hear some awesome worship from our
Yes.
awesome Water's Edge
So
band.
excited.
I'm very
The
excited.
worship is going to be so good. I heard it during the tech rehearsal.
Mhm.
It's going to be
So
so,
good.
so good. Jazz, what are we doing when we leave the auditorium?
So when we leave the auditorium, these students are going to be escorted 1 row at a time, just like on a Sunday, and they'll be able to grab a pre-made hot chocolate and a bag pre-made for them of s'mores items.
Yes. So we will have everything prepared ahead of time. It's just a grab and go. And you may be asking, isn't there normally like an after party after Collide or a pre-party before Collide? And the answer is yes, typically there is a pre-party or an after party. But because of the updates this past weekend with our executive order, we've had to pivot a little bit, and this is how we're going to do that now. We're asking every individual student group, which is a group smaller than 25, which is the new amendment, to do something themselves. So some groups are getting together before the service, some groups are getting together after their service, but we're asking groups to do that individually. So make sure you know your student group's plan. If you have a student in a middle school group, make sure you check with their middle school student group leader. If you have a student high school group, check with their leader. It's not anything that's a one size fits all. So if you have sibling sets, they might be doing 2 different things. So make sure to check with student leaders about what your student's group is doing.
This is a really great way for your students to get closer with each other, closer to their leaders, and still have a great time at their
Yeah.
own after or pre-party.
Yes.
So make sure you're communicating with your students' leaders to find out what their group is doing.
Yep.
All right, well, I am super excited for tonight. What are you guys most excited for about this Collide?
I'd have to say probably the worship.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, the
love
worship.
it.
I also heard it during tech rehearsal, and it's going to be so powerful.
Yes. I'm also excited for Pastor Matt's message tonight.
He
Mhm.
always
Um,
brings it.
He always brings it, and he
Always.
always brings the most creative illustrations.
That's
Mhm.
very good.
And he's got a pretty impressive illustration. I'm not going to spoil it.
Last time he had a car.
He did. He had a car on stage.
Yes,
Like
an actual car.
rolled onto stage,
Go
like
big or
a
go
full-size car.
Yes.
And I saw it on Sunday, what he's going to do this time. It's going to be great. It's going to be engaging. We can't wait to see you guys tonight. Middle school at 7 o'clock, plus their pre-party or after party. High school at 8 o'clock, plus their pre-party or after party. But tonight, Collide, Sweats, and S'mores, which is now Collide, Sweats, and something. with your group. We'll see you guys tonight at Collide.